Lions will kick off to start the second half. And the Wildcats obviously knew to look for the hard grounding kick, and they'll start 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line, where they lead the South Lyon Lions 22-18. Wildcats going to come out in the gun. 2 tailbacks back there. One of them, Jackson, who's been a big home run hitter today for the Wildcats. He's got the ball. Held to a minimal gain here, just to the other side of the 40. Will bring up 2nd and a long 8. Go no huddle. We'll wait just a moment. Jackson in motion, and we're going to get a flag. All right, go ahead, Steve.
And our third quarter sponsors are the historic South Lyon Hotel. No trip to South Lyon is complete without a stop at the historic South Lyon Hotel. Check out their new menu this fall when you're coming through South Lyon for all the great Kensington Lakes sports action. And Kim Champ, real estate specialist, 248-417-0737. or at kimchamp.com. We'll go back to Dan here. I'll finish this up in a second.
2nd and long after the penalty. Give is to Sabo. He had some tough yardage in the first half. He'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage. Should bring up a 3rd and 10. Now back to Steve with our third quarter sponsors.
And once again, that is Kim Champ, the real estate specialist. The Kensington Lakes area is one of the fastest growing communities in the country, and you'd be crazy not to have Kim Champ as your real estate specialist. She's been living and working in the South Lyon area for over 25 years. That's Kim Champ, multi-million-dollar producer, real estate specialist, 248-417-0737 or at kimchamp.com.
3rd and 8 for the Wildcats. Man in motion, and he wasn't supposed to be. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 after they walk it off. A little bit harder of rain coming down here as they get it out to Jackson again. He'll be well short of the first down. Bring up 4th and about 7. Punting situation for the Wildcats with just 10 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Novi leading it 22-18. Joe Newman and Eric Stevenson deep on the punt team for the Lions. And Newman kind of had to let it go, and it takes a huge Wildcat roll inside the 6-yard line. It'll be down where South Lyon will start 1st and 10 with their first second half possession, trailing Novi 22-18. Steve, what were your thoughts on this first half? We talked a little bit off camera about, kind of the whole season and some matchups we've seen, but what were your thoughts here in the first half?
Well, we both expected to see a bit of a shootout, and of course, there's 40 points on the board here at halftime. I'm just hoping that the Lions tighten up this defense. It looks like they have so far, and get back in sync.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments we end up catching here in the second half. Lions starting 1st and 10 at their own 6. Give is to Woods. And he had to really fight his way to about the 7-yard line. It's an old KVC battle down there today. Out of the gun. Woods the lone back. Scooping and rolling to the far side, able to get it out to Stevenson. Gets the Lions some breathing room out to the 11. Will bring up 3rd down and 5. Trips to the near side. Scooping and Woods in the backfield. Scooping. Fires. Broken up. Defended nicely there by number 19, Nick Sabo. Brings up a 4th down in a punting situation for South Lyon with 8:04 to play third quarter. Punt is away, fair catch called at the 44-yard line. 7:59 to play third quarter. Novi leads it 22-18. Wildcats out of the gun. Hits the slant route. It's Emmanuel Jackson. And he's on his way again with a big one inside the 10 to the 5. And the Lions have yet to find an answer for number 5, Emmanuel Jackson, with a huge play. Will set up 1st and goal for the Wildcats. 7:51 to play third quarter. Handoff will get him down inside, looks like to the 1-yard line, brings up 2nd and goal.
Matt Sabo, the ball carrier. Gill on the tackle.
touchdown Wildcats. Did not see the number. And the 6 points will make it 28-18. Novi leads it by 10. Kent Maiden's on for the extra point, and it is good. Novi takes a 29-18 lead, 7:20 to play, third quarter. Deep to return for South Lyon, and we're going to get a whistle. Milky, number 11, return for the Lions. He takes it at his own 20. Makes a miss and wrestles his way up to the 35-yard line, and that's where the Lions will start. First and 10, 7:12 to play, third quarter. Novi leading it 29-18. Scooping out of the gun, Nico Woods in the backfield, Stevenson in motion. Now the double reverse to Joe Newman, and he's got some room, and scooping out the block. Newman out to the far side will be brought down at the Wildcat 40, and a little trickery from the Lion offensive playbook and gets things going. Give is to Stevenson as he went in motion, and he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage at the 40. We'll bring up second and 10 with 6.5 to play, third quarter. Scoopin airs it out, incomplete. Well covered by the Novi secondary. We'll bring up third and 10 at the Wildcat 40-yard line. Scoopin out of the gun, Nico Woods to his right. Back to pass. Too much on it for Stevenson. We'll bring up fourth down. Lions back in punt formation. Scoopin nearly had that blocked. Risky fair catch, but made at the 16-yard line, and that's where Novi will start. 5:55 to play, third quarter. They lead the Lions by 11, 29-18 here. Wildcats out of the gun. Give is to Sabo. Sabo going to be hit in the backfield.
Matt Sabo, the ball carrier.
Sabo and Jackson in the backfield. Novi out of the gun. Give is to Sabo again. Coming to the near side, Nico Woods ties him up. Little to no gain there. We'll bring up third and long. Closing in on the 5-minute mark here in the third. Third and 15. Give is to Jackson. Jackson in the middle. Makes a move, and he's got some room now. 40. Midfield, 45, 40. Joe Newman able to haul him down, but not before Emmanuel Jackson breaks off into Lion territory inside the 35. After the big gain, Novi goes first and 10 inside the 35. It's Jackson again. He takes a big hit, but not before he gets another 6 yards. We'll bring up second and 4 for the Wildcats inside the Lion 30. Novi out of the gun, Sabo in the backfield. They're going to throw. Has him on the seam route. Wide open inside the Lion 10. It'll be first and goal, Novi, as Pinkerton reels it in. The 6'3" tight end was wide open, and a nice touch pass from the quarterback, Alec Bajeris. And the Wildcats have it first and goal again inside the Lion 10. Screen pass, tried to get it to Jackson. Timmy McPhee's there, and there's a flag. First and goal after the personal foul, face masking penalty. Novi able to bounce it outside. Touchdown Wildcats. And that'll make it 35-18. 2:48 to play, third quarter. Point after, still to come. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So your score with 2:48 to play, third quarter. The Novi Wildcats 36, the South Lyon Lions 18. Novi will pooch it up. and out of bounds. Nice catch by the assistant coach on the near sideline. Lions will start where it went out of bounds, I believe, because it was short of the 35. In the offense, looking for answers here. 2:48 to play, third quarter. They trail by 18. Backside screen to Woods. Woods has company. He's got some room. Inside the 40, down to the 30. Pointing out another blocker. Woods crossing the field inside the 15, 10, touch drill inside the 5, and a big play for the Lion offense. Just what the doctor ordered. Scooping, fake to Donahue, follows him up the middle. He'll be inside the 2-yard line. Second and goal. Scooping out of the gun, give to Donahue. Does he have enough? He does. Touchdown Lions, a 2-yard touchdown run. 1:33 to play, third quarter. And that cuts the Novi lead down to 12. 36 to 24. Candela on for the extra point. High snap. We have a whistle. Kick was good, but I believe there's no play. It's offsides on Novi. It's a fake. Newman's got the corner if he wants it. And he's in. 2-point conversion's good. 36-26 your score. 1:33 to play, third quarter, and a late flag. But we'll catch our third quarter sponsors as the refs figure it out.
Well, once again, our third quarter sponsors are the historic South Lyon Hotel. No trip to South Lyon is complete without a stop at the historic South Lyon Hotel. Check out their new menu this fall when you're coming through South Lyon for all the great Kensington Lakes sports action. And Kim Champ, real estate specialist, 248-417-0737 or at kimchamp.com. The Kensington Lakes area is the fastest growing community in the country, or one of the fastest growing communities in the country. You would be crazy not to have Kim Champ as your real estate specialist. She has been living and working in the South Lyon area for over 25 years. That's Kim Champ, multi-million-dollar producer, real estate specialist, 248-417-0737 or at kimchamp.com.
Well, the penalty was on South Lyon for a personal foul. Candela boots it deep. Scooped up by number 11. He's got some room on the near sideline. He'll be thrown out of bounds just shy of midfield. That was Devontae Jones. First and 10 Novi. 1:28 to play, third quarter. Your score, Novi 36, South Lyon 26. Give is to Sabo. Running hard up the middle. Donahue in there with some friends. Stops him just on the other side of the 50 into Lion territory. We'll bring up 2nd and 8. Wildcats up the middle. It's Sabo. Gang tackled at a 47-yard line. Will bring up 3rd and 6. And the Lion defense has a big play here coming up with just 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Out of the gun, Jackson in the backfield. He's going to get the ball, trying to cut it up the middle, and the Lions are there for the big stop. We'll make it 4th and 5. That should be the last play of the third quarter, so we'll head to the 4th. Your score, the Novi Wildcats 36, the visiting South Lyon Lions 26. Folks, we're in for a great fourth quarter, so stick around. Deep to return, Eric Stevenson. Novi to punt. Fair catch caught in the rain. Stevenson reels it in. The Lions will start 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Fair caught.
And our fourth quarter is brought to you by the New Hudson Inn. The New Hudson Inn is Oakland County's oldest building, operating since 1831, with daily specials and a fantastic menu. You've got to try their bacon cheeseburger. I'd vote it one of the best around. The New Hudson Inn, great food, good people. And Bob's Barber and Styling, 468-0808. Walk-ins are always welcome at Bob's. Bob has a new and very talented staff on hand, and not to mention he is the official stylist of the Kensington Lake Sports Television. He has been a staple of the South Lyon community for over 25 years. Bob's Barber and Styling, 486-0808.
Thank you, Steve. And that pass was rushed there as Skupin was under duress. We'll bring up 2nd and long for South Lyon. We're just underway in the 4th quarter. 11:51 to play. Wildcats leading South Lyon 36-26 in this vintage and classic Kensington Valley Conference battle. Scooping out of the gun, Nico Woods to his left. Trips to the near side. Now Nico moves. Big possession here for the Lions. Stevenson takes a hellacious blast as he was able to hold on. I don't know how. We'll bring up 3rd and 14. 14, Lions from their own 15. Scooping out of the gun. He finds 21, Timmy McPhee. Gets a block. He's going to be real close, depending on the spot. Marked at the 28-yard line. He's going to be just shy of the 1st down. Lions are going to go for it. 4th down and 1. 11 minutes to go. Give us up the middle. Depending on the spot, this official on the near side has him at the 29.5, and it would be enough for the 1st. Bunch trips to the near side, Scooping in the gun. Nico Woods to his right. Play action going up top. And he's got a man. It's probably Joe Newman. 31 it is. 1st and 10 South Lyon out to their own 49. And the offense has it moving. 10:40 to play, 4th quarter. Novi leads it 36-26. Lions converted a 4th and 1. And now a big pass play to Joe Newman for back-to-back 1st downs, closing in on midfield. Scooping, Stevenson in motion, out of the gun. Give us up the middle to Nico. Nico breaking tackles, takes another one and breaks it at the 45. Inside the 40, breaks another tackle, still on his feet inside the 20, down to the 15 into the 12. 1st and 10 South Lyon after a huge run by number 3, Nico Woods. Open quarterback power, gonna tiptoe his way inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line, and his helmet goes flying. Under 9.5 to go, 4th quarter. Lions in the gun. Fake to Nico. Throws the sideline route to Newman. Touchdown Lions! That'll make it 36-32 on the huge drive. A big 4th and 1 conversion. A huge run by Nico Woods. And the Lions punch it in on the touchdown pass from Scoopin to Newman. And it's now a 4-point game with 9:19 to play in the 4th. Candela on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 9:19 to play, 4th quarter, we have a 3-point ball game. Kick Tyler McGee for the Lions. Blackwell also lined up as he could kick. It'll be McGee. Hard squib up the middle. Picked up by 11. Ooh, he takes a big hit from number 24, Braxton Blackwell. And Novi will start 1st and 10 with 9:15 to play in the 4th quarter, leading it by 3 at their own 39-yard line. Wildcats out of the gun. Give is to who else? Emmanuel Jackson. He's going to get to the 40 before he's brought down. Looks like number 16 in there for the Lions to start it, Max McComb.
It's like the Lions are keying on Jackson now. They're not letting him get anywhere.
And there's no reason they shouldn't be, Steve. We were talking about that earlier. I mean, we were talking about keying 2 guys on him. I mean, he's been that dangerous today. Big plays throughout this entire game. A kickoff return. Big plays out of the backfield. A big 70-yard run, it seemed like. 2nd and 9 now. Jackson in motion. They're going to try to swing it out to him. Now they go deep in a wide open man. 81 going to take it to the house, and a drawn up play. They sucked us in up here in the booth, and they did it to the boys on the field. Everyone keyed on Jackson, and someone blew an assignment on the far side upfield.
Yeah, we were all looking at number 5. It looked like he was going to swing it out to him. Left a man wide open downfield.
Well, it isn't over yet. The big play home run with 8:28 to play 4th quarter. Novi goes up 42-33, and a pretty big extra point here. It won't keep it a 1-possession game. It's already a 9-point game, but still things, a lot of time left that could make it interesting.
If there is a silver lining, it's that they scored quickly. Leaves us a lot of time left.
Kick is up, and it is good. So that will put the lead back out to 10. 43-33, 8:28 to go in the fourth. Don't go anywhere. Deep return for the Lions is Newman, and Blackwell has it. They'll be brought down at the 25-yard line. First and 10 Lions. Stevenson in motion. Scooping with Woods to his right. He's going to throw back to him, and he's got him. 25, 30. Breaks a tackle, 40. Still on his feet across the 45. It'll be first and 10 Lions at their own 47. Clock will stop, 8:13 to play. 43-33, Lions trail the Wildcats. Open in Woods. Out of the gun. Fake to Woods. Finds Danny Millar, and he dropped it. Gonna have to shake it off. Brings up second and 10, back at the Lion 47. Scooping again out of the gun. Woods to his left. 3 wide receivers up top. Fires again to Millar, goes right back to the young man, and he makes the catch good enough for a first down inside the 40 to the 38. And, well, sorry, he'll be marked at the 39. You play wide receiver, you play DB, there's one thing you got to have, and that's a short memory.
Absolutely.
Lions out of the gun again. To the near side, we got Newman and Stevenson. Nico Woods in the backfield picking up blocks. Scooping, trying to buy time to the near side. Now going to keep it. Not much there. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Clock will continue to the run. Scooping in the Lions again from the gun, spreading them out. Stevenson just out of the reach. Going to bring up third down.
Lions passing.
Trips to the left. Scooping, finds 88. He's got a first down inside the 30 to the 26, and a great catch by Nicholas Pagano. Ready to go, fourth quarter. Lions trail by 10. Scooping, back to pass. Looking, finds a man down to the 15. First down again. Pagano and Scooping hook up. Bunch formation to the left side. Woods and Scooping going to the corner. He's got Newman. Incomplete. He just couldn't keep possession as he went out of bounds. 6:12 to play, fourth quarter. Novi still leads it 43-33.
Help over the top.
Woods takes a hit, does not get much. Brings up third and long for South Lyon as we approach the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Out of the gun, Scooping with Woods to his left. Play action, has to hurry, nearly intercepted, and the Lions catch a break there, and now we'll face a decision on kicking the field goal or going for it with 5:33 to play in the fourth, down 10. For the 32-yard field goal, kick is up, and it's off the left upright. 5:28 to play. Candela's field goal attempt goes off the left upright. Lions trail by 10. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining. Defense has to make a quick stop here. Give is up the middle. He'll be brought down at the 24-yard line. Brings up second and 6. Second and 6. Novi running clock here. As expected, the give is to Jackson. South Lyon brings him down. A timeout on the field will bring up 3rd and 4, and a big defensive play coming with 4:40 to play in the fourth. Lions trail by 10.
South Lyon.
In 3, give is to Sabo, turns him up, and he's going to be just short, it looks like. Depends on the spot. Ends up being a first down for the Wildcats. 4:19 and counting to go fourth quarter. Lions are going to have to still try and get a quick stop. Here's the give is to Jackson. He cuts it up the field. Has some room. Breaking tackles across the 40 now midfield. And he has just had himself one heck of a football game. It'll be 1st and 10 Novi inside the Lion territory. down to the 44. Give us to Jackson. Forcing him outside. Tried to get him out of bounds.
Jackson, the ball carrier.
In 15. Give us to Jackson up the middle. Breaking tackles. Will be down to the 40. Third down and 6. Clock continues to run as we are approaching the 3.5-minute mark. Lions still trail 43-33 and in desperate need of a stop or a turnover. Give us to Jackson again. Jackson gashing the Lions inside the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Wildcats. And that'll make it 49-33 with 2:54 to play in the fourth quarter, and tops off what has been just an amazing day for the young man, number 5, Emmanuel Jackson, and he's only a junior, folks.
He's going to give Novi hope for next year.
Kick is up, and it is good. Novi Wildcats 50, the South Lyon Lions 33. 2:54 to play in the fourth. The Lions have no timeouts remaining. Kick is deep. Braxton Blackwell with the return to the 33-yard line.
Blackwell in the return.
Scooping, draw play to Woods. Woods takes a hit and another one at the 37-yard line.
Tillo on the tackle.
Scooping out of the gun, back to pass. Millar catches it, he'll have a first down.
Number 2, Millar.
Scooping, quick pass, nobody there. Intended for 88. Nicholas Pagano, he had a couple big catches earlier in the game. 16 to play in the fourth. Lions got to throw the ball. They trail 50-33, down 3 scores. 3rd and 5. Got to convert here. He finds Stevenson. And he'll have a first down. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains.
20, Stevenson.
Scooping back to pass, fires. He's got Pagano inside the 40 to the 39. They'll probably go no huddle. Scooping back to pass again out of the gun. Fires, laser beam. Finds Pagano inside the 30. He'll have a first down. We'd like to take a quick moment and mention our fourth quarter sponsors again here. Well, you know what? We'll wait for a stoppage in play as the Lions will go no huddle. Scooping, back to pass, over the middle, intercepted. And that's going to do it, a big play there by Patrick Wajatillo. So with 1:23 to go left in the fourth quarter, Novi will go on to win this one 50-33. We'd like to mention our fourth quarter sponsors.
And once again, our fourth quarter sponsors are the New Hudson Inn. The New Hudson Inn is Oakland County's oldest building, operating since 1831. With daily specials and a fantastic menu, you've got to try their bacon cheeseburger. I'd vote it one of the best around. The New Hudson Inn, great food, good people. And Bob's Barbershop and Styling, 486-0808. Walk-ins are always welcome at Bob's. Bob has a new and very talented staff on hand, not to mention he is the official stylist of the Kensington Lakes Sports Television. He has been a staple of the South Lyon community for over 25 years. Bob's Barber and Styling, 486-0808.
Novi goes to the victory formation and will kneel on it. 118 and counting. Yep. Victory formation. I got a kneel down with 33 seconds to go. Yep. And that's going to do it tonight here at Novi High School. Your final score, the Novi Wildcats 50, the South Lyon Lions 33. We'll be back in a moment to wrap things up and set us up for next week. All right, we welcome you to the Avis Credit Crew post-game show. Bad credit, no problem. Check them out at aviscreditcrew.com. We'll go to the recap of the game summary, Steve. It's just an old-fashioned KVC football game, and congrats to Novi Wildcats. They came out and played a great game for all 60 minutes. We know all the cliches, but the bottom line was they just played a better football game tonight.
Right, and obviously the big thing was it was just too much Emmanuel Jackson. The kid, he's listed as a wide receiver, but he was like a multi-purpose weapon for the Wildcats. Returning kicks, coming out of the backfield, the whole 9 yards. He just wore us out all night long, and we just couldn't find an answer for him.
Well, and then on a side note, it certainly didn't help losing our leading rusher. And Trevor Tanky gets a lot of love for running the football. He's a huge part of that linebacking core as well. I mean, everyone on South Line would tell you, you know what, we don't, you have a guy go down, that shouldn't be a problem. But it was definitely, you could tell it was tough. But a lot of big plays by the man Emmanuel Jackson you talked about that, had some missed tackles and just a tough loss tonight. Bitter pill to swallow for South Lyon as they lost an opportunity to clinch the KLAA Central, at least a share of it, and a playoff berth tonight. So we'll go ahead and mention our Pins Bowling Center player of the game. They will receive a free large pizza and pop along with an hour of free bowling. And I think we both know who that's going to be. Number 5, Emmanuel Jackson tonight.
Absolutely.
So it's the first time we've had an opposing team player get that. So I'll have to figure that out, do some legwork to make sure he gets that. And congratulations, the young man. He's only a junior, like you said. Heck of a football game by that young man tonight.
Yeah, and he's going to give Novi something to look forward to next year.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's a kid that needs 20 touches a game no matter what.
Yeah.
So looking forward to next week. We got South Lyon at home taking on South Lyon East. That's going to be the annual Red Out for heart disease awareness. Should be a great turnout. We hope to see you all out there. The whole city's going to be there. East struggling a little bit this season. I don't know how they did tonight. Obviously, South Lyon falls to 5-1 on the year, 3-1 in the KLAA Central. Novi improves to 3-3 and 3-1 in the KLAA Central. And keep tabs on this Novi team. They control their own destiny on getting to the playoffs.
That's right. 3 more wins and they're in. 1 more for us, and the Lions I think are going to end up in the playoffs again.
Yep, absolutely. And it's just going to be it's a little learning lesson here tonight that man, oh man, it was just a darn good football game by the Novi Wildcats tonight.
This was a tough one. It looked like we had a ball game there when they got it within 3 points, and then Novi just ran away.
Yeah, a very talented team, and that seems like they're peaking here in the middle of the year. Thank you very much for joining us. For Steve Beatty, I'm Dan Pelchat, Matt Boyer on camera. Remember, it's a great day to be living in America. We'll see you next time.